So turns out a very particular type of internet loser is pissed off that the new X-Men series is woke. And they're right, it is woke, and has been since 1967 when it was first published. They'll say that was never the intent, that it was never this overt, that they were never talking about genders or anything like that, but they're wrong. From its inception, Jack Kirby and Stan Lee wrote a story about misfits, ostracized and demeaned in society for being different. Don't take my word for it, let's go to the source material. Issue 1, Professor Xavier openly talks about people hating and fearing him, which is why he creates the Xavier Institute so people like him have a place to be. Issue 3, the subject of racial supremacy is extolled by a villain, the Blob. Issue number 4, Magneto wants to enslave humanity. Prejudice, supremacy, and using people as objects is and always has been a major theme of X-Men. Now let's even say it wasn't. Like, it wasn't that overt. The wokeness didn't come until Chris Claremont. So what? Originally, Batman killed people. Is modern Batman too woke for letting criminals live? Superman couldn't even fly in his first appearances. Should we ground the Man of Steel in the modern day? Superheroes are not defined by their original intent, but their most popular iterations. And the fact still stands, X-Men was always woke. And any of these anti-woke losers, saying otherwise, are just desperate to believe that society hasn't left them behind, and that their fairy tales and pseudoscience haven't been toxic to themselves, their loved ones, and all of society.
I'm looking at society today, and it's like I'm watching an X-Men movie with people that, when you watch the X-Men movies from Marvel Comics, it's like we have mutants living among us on planet Earth. The Lord rebuke you, Satan, and all of your demons and all of your imps who come and parade before us. That's right, I called you demons and imps who come and parade before us and pretend that you are part of this world.
That's Florida Republican Webster Barnaby last year making a big stink about bathroom usage. I can't think of a better representation of how wrong these people are than a bigot comparing trans people to the X-Men as an insult. Wokeness is an acknowledgement and critique of the prevailing systems of power, and it's called wokeness for a reason. Let me pass the mic to the late, great George Carlin.
Because the owners of this country know the truth. It's called the American dream, because you have to be asleep to believe it.
Thank you all, and as always, trans rights.